Hello, it's Matthew Parsons. I'm sales manager here at McLaren Newport Beach. It's the month of July. A lot of exciting things are happening in the summer. You got July 4th. Hopefully you enjoyed your Slurpee on 7-Eleven day. But now it's time for every McLaren fan's favorite day, and that is July 20th or 720 day. And as we're talking about this with our clients, we've noticed a lot of questions coming up. What exactly is the difference between the 720 and the recently announced and now on sale 750S? So we decided to make this video, walk you through some of the key changes so that you are aware as we celebrate 720 day. So the first place we're gonna start looking at the differences between a 720 and a 750 is the cosmetics at the front of the car. There's a couple of easy giveaways to let you know which one you're looking at. This here is a 720. You can see down here, this front splitter and air intake down here is always gonna be painted in this dark gray, kind of a graphite finish. Whereas if you look at the 750, the whole front bumper is in the body color. It's also all one piece. It looks smoother, it looks cleaner. I'm a big fan of the design. You also have a place to talk about two new options that never existed in the 720. One of those is painting your headlight infill in the body color. This car obviously doesn't have that, but it is a very cool look. But my favorite thing you can do now is get this front fender in carbon. Even though this is painted, this is a carbon piece, and it also has these two louvers here. You have the option of getting these either in the body color or my favorite, which you see here, done in carbon. It not only looks cool, especially on a light colored car like this, but at speed it also helps take air out of the front wheel arch, which reduces lift and improves your performance. All right, so now you join us at the back of the 720S, where we're gonna talk about how to tell the difference between each car from the rear. There's two really big giveaways. The first one is the exhaust. 720S always has this dual split exhaust system. The other difference is in the wing. This is a lovely, beautiful wing. It is active. You can see it's raised up here. It acts as an air brake while you're driving. But on the 750S, you have a wing that's almost 20% larger. It has this awesome in-cut here, which pays aero dividends. And eagle-eyed viewers among you will note that this is the wing from the 765. Much like the 765, you also have a central exhaust, and it sounds incredible. So while we're at the back of the 750S, it's also a great opportunity to talk about the performance improvements that have occurred. The headline figures are gonna be 30 more horsepower. The gearbox is also changed, have a 15% shorter final drive, which gives 10% better in-gear acceleration. That exhaust we talked about that sounds better also flows more freely, which adds to the power and the performance as well. All those things combine to get your 0 to 60 time down to 2.8 seconds. And even more than that, I've talked to people who have driven it on track. They say that this car really shines in putting the power down coming out of a corner. So you feel a lot more confidence and you can use the power a lot more effectively. So now you join us inside this 750S, where there are both some cosmetic changes, also some feature changes. Let's start out with the design. You'll immediately notice that this is cleaner. There's fewer buttons, fewer toggles. Your drive mode switches that used to be in the center console are now relocated up to this new driver cluster. It allows you to change your performance and your handling settings without taking your hands off the wheel. While we're talking about that driver cluster, it's also this awesome new system where the wheel and the cluster move together. It allows you to have much better visibility, be able to see the information that you want to see up there in your display. On your center display over here, you now have CarPlay as standard, and there's two really cool new buttons you're gonna find in here. One of them is called your Kiwi mode. Kiwi mode lets you save your favorite performance and handling settings into one quick preset. So instead of hitting toggle, 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 you just get one button to save everything. The last thing that I love is they made a dedicated button on the dash for your lift system. It's not only easier to find, the lift also works a lot faster now. In the 720, it took 10 seconds to go up and then go back down. Here, it works in 4 seconds each way. All those changes contribute to, I think, an easier way to interact with your car and a better overall experience. So hopefully now you have a better understanding of the differences between the 720S and the 750S. We talked about the cosmetic differences, we talked about the performance, technology, and the interior changes. And all of that talking is well and good, but it is something that is best experienced in person. So we would love for you to test drive a 750. Call us, send us a message, or stop in the showroom. We'd love to show you everything that makes this car so special. Hope we see you soon.